everybody. Good to see you all. How are we all doing? Hope you're okay and enjoying being back at school. I miss coming in and seeing you. It's very boring. And I hope you're enjoying doing these singing sessions each week. So today, quite an interesting song for you. So if you remember last time we visited Joseph, he'd been thrown into jail and you sang that beautiful song, Close Every Door to Me, which was all about him singing about feeling alone and locked away. And today we're going to learn a song called Poor, Poor Pharaoh. First of all, what is a pharaoh? And second of all, have you heard that title before? Poor, Poor Pharaoh. Have a chat with your friends. Well, further back in the story, just before we sang Close Every Door, we sang a song called Poor, Poor Joseph. Okay, here are the words. Shall we sing it through? So this is one you've already learnt, Poor, Poor Joseph. Here we go. Next day, far from home, the brothers planned a repulsive crime. Let us rob him now, do him in while we've got the time. This they did and made the most of it. Tore his coat and flung him in a pit. Let us leave him here, all alone, and he's bound to die. When some Ishmaelites, a hairy crew, came riding by, in a flash the brothers changed their plan. We need cash, let's sell him if we can. Poor, poor Joseph, what you gonna do? Things look bad for you, hey, what you gonna do? Poor, poor Joseph, what you gonna do? Things look bad for you, hey, what you gonna do? Could you use a slave, you hairy bunch of Ishmaelites? Young, strong, well-behaved, going cheap, and he reads and writes. Silver, you know the words. Silver coins for Jacob's favourite son. Then the Ishmaelites galloped off with the slave in tow, off to Egypt where Joseph was not keen to go. He was right, they put him up for sale. In the end they threw him into jail. Poor, poor Joseph, locked up in a cell. Things ain't going well, hey, locked up in a cell. Poor, poor Joseph, locked up in a cell. Things ain't going well, hey, locked up in a cell. And that is the point in the show where you would then sing Close Every Door to Me. However, we know that one, so we're going to skip on, okay? Because poor, poor Pharaoh. So Pharaoh is the king, okay? So he's a very important person, king of Egypt, all right? They called them pharaohs in those days. And it says poor, poor Pharaoh, because Pharaoh has been having bad dreams. Now, we all have bad dreams sometimes, but Pharaoh just had a really uneasy feeling that this bad dream meant something in real life was going to happen that was bad. Okay, so he was not particularly happy about it. Before I tell you more of the story and let you watch the video, I'm just going to play you a bit of the tune. Have a listen. Meanwhile, in his bed, Pharaoh had an uneasy night. He had had a dream that pinned him to his sheets with fright. No one knew the meaning of this dream. bloke in jail who was hot on dreams, could explain old Pharaoh's tale. Pharaoh said, well, fetch this Joseph man. I need him to help me if he can. Poor, poor Pharaoh, what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you, hey, what you gonna do? Poor, poor Pharaoh, what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you, hey, what you gonna do? So do you see why I played you the other one first? It is exactly the same tune, just different words. This is the cool thing about musicals. Musicals tell a story, and often melodies, so tunes that are used in the first act, reprise in the second act as something else. So this is a tune from the beginning part of the story, reused for a later part in the story because now Pharaoh's in trouble. And how cool. I think they're going to go and get Joseph from jail and see if Joseph can help him. Do you think Joseph might be able to interpret his dreams? That would be good, wouldn't it? Okay, here's the video.
Guess what? In his bed, Pharaoh had an uneasy night. He had a dream that pinned him to his sheets with fright. No one knew the meaning of the dream. What to do? Whatever could it mean? Then his butler said,
I know of a bloke in jail who is hot on dreams, could explain old Pharaoh's tale.
Pharaoh said,
well, fetch this Joseph man. I need him to help me if he can.
poor, poor Pharaoh, what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you, hey, what you gonna do?
Fabulous, everybody. Here are the words for poor, poor Pharaoh on the board now. And let's learn those words. Tell you what, actually, I was just about to play the piano, but I think, you know the tune. Let's go through the words, shall we? So it goes like this. Meanwhile, in his bed, Pharaoh had an uneasy night. Can you do that? 1, 2, 3, off we go. Meanwhile, in his bed, Pharaoh had an uneasy night. Good. My turn. He had a dream that pinned him to his sheets with fright. Okay. He had a dream. 1, 2, 3, go. He had a dream that pinned him to his sheets with fright. No one knew the meaning of this dream. What to do, whatever could it mean? Okay, I'm going to say that to you again, actually. Here we go, my turn. No one knew the meaning of the dream. What to do, whatever could it mean? Okay, with me? 2, 3, no one knew. No one knew the meaning of this dream. What to do, whatever could it mean? Fantastic. So, I'm going to sing up to there. And I'm going to sing it through 3 times. Now, if you want to sing through straight away, because you know what you're doing, fabulous. If you want to wait for the first time and listen, that is also fine. But by the third time, you should definitely be joining in. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Meanwhile, in his bed, Pharaoh had an uneasy night. He had a dream that pinned him to his sheets with fright. No one knew the meaning of this dream. What to do, whatever could it mean? Here we go, let's go round again. Meanwhile, in his bed, Pharaoh had an uneasy night. He had a dream that pinned him to his sheets with fright. No one knew the meaning of his dream. What to do, whatever could it mean? One more time. 1, 2, 3, go. Meanwhile, in his bed, Pharaoh had an uneasy night. He had a dream that pinned him to his sheets with fright. No one knew the meaning of his dream. What to do, whatever could it mean? Well done. Very, very good. Have a listen to the next bit. It goes. Then some lively lad said he knew of a bloke in jail. You do that with me? Off we go. Then some lively lad said he knew of a bloke in jail. Fabulous. Next bit. Who was hot on dreams and could explain old Pharaoh's tale. Whoa, that's a mouthful. Who was hot on dreams? I'm going to take the and out. Who was hot on dreams, could explain old Pharaoh's tale. Can we do the could explain? Could explain old Pharaoh's tale. Could explain old Pharaoh's tale. With me? Could explain old Pharaoh's tale. Fabulous. Okay, so let's do who was hot on dreams. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Who was hot on dreams, could explain old Pharaoh's tale. Then it goes, Pharaoh said, well, fetch this Joseph man. I need him to help me if he can. Can you do that? Pharaoh said, here we go. Pharaoh said, well, fetch this Joseph man. I need him to help me if he can. Fantastic. Let's do that bit together then. So I'll do 3 times through, sing through all times if you like. Then some lively lad. 1, 2, 3, go. Then some lively lad said he knew of a bloke in jail who was hot on dreams, could explain old Pharaoh's tale. Pharaoh said, well, fetch this Joseph man. I need him to help me if he can. Well done. Should we go from the beginning? Meanwhile in his bed. Here we go. Meanwhile in his bed, Pharaoh had an uneasy night. He had a dream that pinned him to his sheets with fright. No one knew the meaning of his dream. What to do, whatever could it mean? Then some lively lad. Then some lively lad said he knew of a bloke in jail who was hot on dreams, could explain old Pharaoh's tale. Pharaoh said, well, fetch this Joseph man. I need him to help me if he can. And let's just go over then some lively lad one more time from then some lively lad. 2, 3, go. Then some lively lad said he knew of a bloke in jail who was hot on dreams, could explain old Pharaoh's tale. Pharaoh said, well, fetch this Joseph man. I need him to help me if he can. Well done, guys. That was awesome. If you need to go back over that again, then just rewind the tape. The tape? Are we in the 1990s? Not the tape. Rewind the video. All right? And you can have another go. Right. As for me, I'm going to carry on. Have a listen. You know this bit too. Different words. Poor, poor Pharaoh, what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you, hey, what you gonna do? Poor, poor Pharaoh, what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you, hey, what you gonna do? what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you, hey, what you gonna do? Poor, poor Pharaoh, what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you, hey, what you gonna do? Should we do it together? 1, 2, 3, go. Poor, poor Pharaoh, what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you, hey, what you gonna do? Poor, poor Pharaoh, what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you, hey, what you gonna do? All right, and that is the whole song. Should we sing it through from the beginning? Here we go then. Two, three, four. Meanwhile, in his bed, Pharaoh had an uneasy night. He had a dream that pinned him to his sheets with fright. No one knew the meaning of the dream. What to do, whatever could it mean? Then some lively lad said he knew of a bloke in jail who was hot on dreams, could explain old Pharaoh's tale. Pharaoh said, well, fetch this Joseph man. I need him to help me if he can. Poor, poor Joseph, what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you, hey, what you gonna do? Poor, poor Joseph, what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you, hey, what you gonna do? And 5 points if you can spot the mistake I made. Oh, baby brain. I'm taking too much of my brain up, baby. Silly me. So it's poor, poor Pharaoh, isn't it? But that's okay, because I recorded it. So now I can actually concentrate on the words, not the piano, and you can sing along with me. Here we go, one more time. Meanwhile, in his bed, Pharaoh had an uneasy night. He had a dream that pinned him to his sheets with fright. No one knew the meaning of the dream. What to do, whatever could it mean? Then some lively lad said he knew of a bloke in jail who was hot on dreams, could explain old Pharaoh's tale. Pharaoh said, well, fetch this Joseph man. Everyone best Elvis impressions to help me if he can. Poor, poor Pharaoh, what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you, hey, what you gonna do? Poor, poor Pharaoh, what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you, hey, what you gonna do? And that's your next song. Isn't that cool? Hey guys, you are nearly at the end of this musical. There's a few more songs to go, but next week we're going to learn the Song of the King. You might have noticed that the king in the video is dressed as a very famous singer from a long time ago called Elvis, okay? And this next song, Song of the King, is sung in the style of Elvis. So we might do a little bit of work on Elvis next week. All right, see you later.